Okay, Johnny, great first half of shot making. Can you talk about coming back from the ankle injury? And then the moment that really stood out to me was Jaime grabbing that rebound away from Harms, that 9-inch height advantage, really kind of symbolized the toughness you guys had. What did you think about the way you guys kind of took it to him?
Um, I think that was a two-part. Um, uh, I guess the rebound with Jaime, man. We got we got guys on this team. Everybody on this team wants to win and is willing to lay it out there every night to get that done. So we got some warriors on this team, and we're gonna try to keep that going. Just playing with heart and leaving it out there because you know uh, any game could be your last one. So we know that, and we want to win. So just leaving it out there.
And then coming back from the ankle injury and making all those shots, particularly in the first half.
Yeah, I mean we've done a great job um, with the treatment and just taking care of it around the clock. So uh, you know uh, grateful to have such a good staff and trainer. So luckily came out tonight feeling great.
Go with Adam Grossbart next. Adam, please go ahead.
Hi, Adam Grossbard, Orange County Register. Johnny, just what did it mean to you to have this kind of March moment with the fans yelling as you left the court and, for the final moment and then after your post-game interview too?
It's a great feeling. This is what we live for. Um, you know, this is the height of college basketball, March Madness, and playing for the Bruins. I'm from Los Angeles. Playing with a lot of guys I've known and a lot of everybody. We're all brothers, so putting on this jersey with my brothers and coming out playing for the home team and able to make everybody on the team proud and everybody in the stands. It's a great feeling to bring home wins for the UCLA Bruins. So we've got a great team. I just love going out there, my brothers.
Next, we'll go to Dylan Hernandez. Dylan, please go ahead.
Dylan Hernandez of the LA Times here. Nick said after the previous game just kind of how big, that Michigan State win was for you guys psychologically. And just kind of wondering, how much tougher is this team? How much more confident is this team now, say, than maybe, at the end of the regular season or even before, say, the season started?
Um, yeah, it's tough losing consecutive games. Um, but again, we've got great coaches and a tough group of guys who everybody really wants to win. So I think the Michigan State was a nice reminder of that, and what we're capable of. Definitely great for morale. Definitely great for morale. But just a reminder, we also coming into that game. Had some great practices, really, really great practices, and really, shaped up to get us in the right mindset going into that game. And then that game, was great for the confidence, like Coach said.
Now, after having won these two games, I mean, do you start kind of thinking, okay, you know what, we have something special going on here, and this could be a special March for us?
Um, yeah, again, it's winning like this it's great for morale, but we know we're not finished. Nobody's satisfied. So we know what we're capable of, but nobody's satisfied. We want to keep this going, and we don't plan on going home.
Next, we'll go to Mike Regalado. Mike, please go ahead.
Mike Regalado, Bruin Report Online. Hey, Johnny, you had 19 points in the first half. We're limited offensively a little bit, but you, Jules Bernard, Jaime Jaquez, you guys all pulled through offensively. What was it like for the team to not only keep that lead when you've had tough second halves, but just to put that pressure on BYU in the second half?
Oh man, everybody on this team, especially I think you could see it now more than ever, really trust each other. We got guys who can go, guys who can play, so it makes it easy for everybody. We knew coming into the second half, I was going to be a focal point for BYU's defense. So just doing whatever I can, whether that's just spacing the floor and keeping my guy so we can play forward and spacing the floor, or whether I'm setting screens to get guys open, due to the lack of help off of me. No, it's great. It's great having guys you can trust and lean on, and they got it done. So, all credit to them.
Next, we'll go to Jim Alexander. Jim, please go ahead.
Yeah, Jim Alexander from the LA Daily News. Do you guys have kind of a chip on your shoulder? The idea that you got put in the first four, is that maybe a little extra motivation for you guys and maybe chance to show people something?
The way that we saw it, it was an extra game to go out and compete. We just want to win. So we just saw it as an extra game and, to do our thing. So I would say we had a competitive mindset about it. Michigan State, great program. So, just another great opportunity. But we definitely just want to, keep this thing rolling.
And then playing the way you did in the second half the other night, how much did that carry over into tonight?
I wouldn't say really anything with the individual performance had to do anything with it. So literally, I'm just trying to come out and fight and compete and leave my heart on the floor. And that's what everybody in that locker room is trying to do. As a team, we're just trying to leave it on the floor. So whatever that takes, whether it's, scoring or defense, rebounding, communication, leadership, anything is what we're trying to do. So I wouldn't really say the scoring performance had much to do.
Next, we'll go to Rashawn Haylock. Rashawn, please go ahead.
Hey, Rashawn Haylock, KTLA 5, Los Angeles. Hey, Johnny, was there any doubt you were going to play tonight? And can you kind of just take us through what the round-the-clock treatment was like for you?
No, there was no doubt. It's March Madness. So it's do or die. I knew I was playing. Went down pretty good, but, again, we did some great stuff. It was just kind of icing and elevating around the clock, and then, treatment, strengthening and balance, and also keeping mobility in the ankle, but also, keeping the swelling down from the jump, and then, getting that better and better while, simultaneously keeping the motion and strength. So we were very diligent, and, we'll continue to do so. It felt great.
Try to get through a couple more here real quick. Billy Witz, please go ahead.
Hi, Johnny. I'm Billy Witz with the New York Times. For people that haven't seen you a lot, are there some things that are taking place the last couple of games? Things that are clicking now that maybe hadn't been.
I don't know. You see behind me, man, it's March Madness. It's March Madness. So, these are the moments as players we live for, and I just love to compete. So, I love to compete.
Okay. Well, let me ask you just, I guess, when, you've mentioned a few times just how competitive everybody on the team is. And when things aren't going well for a team, a lot of times players can try to take on too much instead of doing their own. How is that? What's at the core of that trust that you spoke of everybody, of just trying to just do your job? Like you said, in the second half today for you, some of it was just stepping back and creating space for other people. How did that trust sort of develop?
Well, I think before we came into Indiana, again, we did a great job, with preparation. I think we really came in, after some great practices and just really came in with the right mentality and cohesion coming into Indiana. And I think we came together more than ever with those practices. And I think that's where it started. And also just the way this is laid out, it's win or go home. And I think that we've taken that the right way, and we got to continue to do so. But we've taken that the right way, realizing that all we've got is each other. All we've got is each other, who's within this program. So, we just gotta roll the dice and trust each other, which I think we've done. Everybody likes each other. Everybody on this team, we've got great chemistry. So all we got is each other. So we just go out, do it together.
Last question, real quick. Sam Cannon, please go ahead.
Hey, Johnny, it's Sam Connon from the Daily Bruin. So you have 50 points now between your first 2 tournament games with UCLA. That's second only to Lou Alcindor and Reggie Miller for most by a Bruin in their first 2 tournament games. What does it mean to be up there with those guys, with those big names, the historic names, wearing those 4 letters on your chest in March Madness?
No, that's an honor. Those are some legendary names. So it's an honor to be mentioned with them. No doubt. Again, we're not done. We're not finished. So, I'm happy I've been able to contribute, in that category. But, we're not satisfied. So we're gonna keep, lock in and keep going and leaving it out there as a team.
Thank you, Johnny. Congrats on the win and good luck in the next round.
Thank you, guys.